YouTube, what's happening? It is Wednesday, September 18th, and I'm a little bit behind schedule right now. Got a late start to the day. I have some work things I need to focus on this morning, a couple meetings I got to be in. So I'm not going to be able to do props today. So if you like any props, drop in the comments so not only me, but everyone else can see them. And, we all tail each other's plays. That's how we do it around here. So I'm going to exclusively focus on the money lines, the totals, run lines, maybe. I don't know. We'll look at all that. We'll get the data out there. We'll as we go. There's 15 games to talk about. Pittsburgh is newly eliminated. Welcome to the vacation club, buddies. So there you go. Outside of that, enough talking. Let's get into that first game right now. All right, so hell, we're going to try to one-take Jake this bad boy. Just make it real quick. That way, no editing. Who doesn't love that one? So I'm going to try to keep every game to about a minute, maybe a little more. It depends on what we talk about, but you'll see. This is going to fly by. Buckle in. I hope you're ready. So first game up, we got Oakland and Chicago. The Cubs are 162. They're a good favorite. 7.5 is a total, kind of low. We look over at the stats, we see, well, the Cubs' bats are pretty good. Why is it so low? Because the pitching's damn good today. That's what it is. So, and Oakland's striking out a ton. So, if you like strikeout props, look at Oakland because they swinging and missing at everything. So, looking over at the schedule, to the pitchers, we see Brady Basso. This is why. This dude's been good. His 2 outings since he's been back in the last month. Dude's been good. Now, it was the White Sox and the Tigers. Let's be honest, not the best, but still pretty good numbers. And then Steele's going out there. We know Steele's good. Steele's been good the whole season outside of a couple 5 spots put up. So I lean Chicago in this one anyways. I think this dude is good, but he's facing one of the top offenses currently. So let's see how he does against that. So I will take the Cubs on the money line for sure. I'm not going to take a total. 7.5 feels a little low, but I'm not going to take it. So we'll take the Cubs to get the win. Oakland did win yesterday, which is nice. So Cubs win. Let's keep it moving. Let's move on to the next one, which is going to be go back up, and then we go back, and then we go. Who is it? Arizona's next. Cool. Arizona and Colorado. Let's see. Yesterday was 8-2 was the final. Under that 11 again. That's 2 games in a row under 11. So Arizona's big favorites. We pop up. What's the total? 10.5 today. We see the score, how they've been. The offense is starting to cool down a little bit for Arizona. Oh, Colorado's starting to heat up a little bit. Colorado's won 2 in a row now. Oh, okay. Interesting. Let's look over at some pitching. Let's see what we got. We got Eduardo Rodriguez and Austin Gomber. Let's see what their stats look like. Not the best. 2, 4, 3, 5. 1, 3, 3. Not the best numbers. But, come on, he's only pitched a handful of games. And then Gomber's going out there. Everyone knows what Gomber does. He's been just, consistently average. Aggressively mid. There we go. He's aggressively mid. That's what we're going to go with. So, yeah. Both pitchers give up runs. They've hit the under 2 games in a row now. First game of the series, they went over. They've been close to it. I think, based on the stats, 10.5. You know what? I'm going to do it. I don't care. I'm taking it. Over 10.5. Last game of the series. Can't hold nothing back, right? Yeah, over 10.5. Next game. Let's move it on. Let's keep it moving. Who is up next? It is... It's going to be the White Sox and the Angels. The White Sox lost finally in a 5-0 game. So today the Angels are favored 150. We pop over to the stats. We see, okay. All right. The numbers are about the same. I said 2 days ago I wasn't betting anything in the series. I'm still not going to because I don't see any advantages in these numbers. That's a 0.005 difference and a 0.3 difference. Angels shouldn't be this favored. Just saying, they shouldn't. According to the pitching, who we got? We got Schuster and JK. I still ain't gonna say his name because I can't do it. So let's look at Joe Schuster. All right, he's a bullpen dude. Clearly, with his innings, you can see what he has done in his games. Even though he's a bullpen dude, he still gives up some runs. Not bad, not decent. Okay, I see why. I'm leaning Angels now. I'm just after that pitching stat, and it's a bullpen for the White Sox. The White Sox bullpen? I don't think so. But now I see the stats for you, and you know what? I still feel good. I'm still feeling good in this one. Yep, we're rocking with it. We're taking the Angels money line. I said I wasn't going to take nothing. I lied to you. I lied to me. And we just did it. So, Angels money line. Let's keep it moving. So, oh, who's the fourth game up on my list? It is San Fran. Yeah, dropping a 10-0 nuke yesterday, all randomly nothing. After I praised Suarez all down the video yesterday, talking about how Suarez is pretty good, he's pretty good, and all of a sudden he just, I'm not good. So, today we got Baltimore's 160. Oh, hell no, I don't think so. I'm not taking Baltimore, and this is why. Look at these numbers. Look at those numbers. Look at this. Look at this. The White Sox would sweep your ass right now. Like, come on. Like, get out of here. And, I mean, San Fran popped off yesterday, too. So, and let's look at the pitching. Who we got? Get rid of you two. You're gone. I need Birdsong and Kramer. That's a pretty close matchup. Let's do Kramer first. So, Kramer is a righty. Yeah, San Fran hates righties. San Fran loves lefties. We know that much. They're one of those teams. Looking at your stats. 1-0-4-3-1-1-5. Not the worst, not the best, not bad. Bunch of ones, but then you got some rough ones in there. So, and let's look at Birdsong. Birdsong's probably better. Well, Birdsong got blew 3 times last month. The other night, he's been doing decent. This game's ugly. I'm just gonna say this game's ugly. I don't like this one at all. I'm just gonna pass on it. Let's be smart. Let's pass on this one. Let's keep it moving because I don't like anything in this one. So, pop back to the odds. Who's next? Who next victim? It's the Braves. All right. Let's go. I gotta scroll to find you. There we go. We got Atlanta 144. Good stuff. We look at the stats. We can see Atlanta's on a 3-game losing streak. Cincy's offense is number 2 in the majors in the last 3 games. On a batting average at third at 308, getting 6.3 runs. I mean, Cincy fans aren't used to that one. That's not Cincinnati usually. Cincy's usually in that mid group, not the top group. Atlanta, though, they're used to hanging out in the bottom 5. That's where they've been all year. So this is home for them. So this is uncharted territory for Cincy. Let's look at the pitching. Who we got? Goodbye, you two. I want the next pitching group. Thank you. Oh, Schwellenbach and Jakob Yunus. All right, he is clearly a bench dude who goes 5 innings. Try to confuse people, but he's been pretty good in his outings. I mean, dude, his first game, yeah, dude's a good bullpen dude. He's only, I mean, I would say he's only going to pitch a handful of games, but look at the last 2 games. They got him pitching 5. I think they're trying to make him a starter now. He might as well be a starter. You've gone 5 innings twice now, and you look good doing it. So, Schwellenbach, you did not have a good game. Was it last one or the one before? The one before, you got just 10 hits. Oh, 4-2, 6 guys. Philly, decent numbers overall. Is it crazy? I lean Cincinnati. I think I do because this dude's got some good numbers. Cincy's offense is popping off. I'm going to take Cincinnati. And Braves on a 3-game losing streak. And in baseball, you ride the streaks until they break. Eventually they'll break, but I'll take some Cincy money line. Why not? Let's mix it up a little bit, shall we? Let's pop back. What's next? Game 6. Game 6. We have, it's going to be Minnesota. All right, cool. Minnesota, show yourself. Bang. All right, let's pop back up. We can see Minnesota, Cleveland. Cleveland's a slight favorite, 115, total 7.5. That's cool. We want some stats. There we go. We look at the stats. Cleveland's offense, they're not getting runs, but they're getting people on base, which makes no sense. Like you're stranding a lot of dudes. That's all it's telling me. That you strand a lot of dudes. Minnesota's offense is still doing decent. Trend lines are pretty flat, so nothing stands out there. Let's look at the pitching. Let's bring them up. Bring them out. Bring them out. We want, it's Obetter and BB. I by B. All right, Obetter, you disappointed a lot of us last time out with your 5 damn earned runs. Before that, you were good, but then you get up 9 before that. So, I mean, what happened to you, bro? What happened? And then, let's see, Bybee's going out there. Game log. I see you've been decent. I mean, that's a rough one, but it's Kansas City. Come on. You've been pretty decent all year. Oh, Bear, who blew up on you? It was Cincy. Okay, Cincy, who's number 2 in offense. We just saw. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay, you faced Cleveland back here. You pitched great against Cleveland last time you faced them. Literally a little over a month ago. Okay. What's the numbers? Minnesota Do I trust Obear again? I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can trust Obear again. Do I like a total 7.5? Not with Cleveland's offense doing what it's doing. So for me, I'm just gonna pass on that bad boy. We're gonna keep it moving because I don't trust anything in there. So a little sip of old caffeine. Let's go to the next one. Game 7, Dodgers in Miami. That's cool. We went the Doyers. There they go. Let's pop over here. You can see Dodgers 174. Good stuff. Good stuff. Looking at the stats now. Dodgers have been 9 runs a game. Last 1 and 3 they're averaging. They're just on fire. The trend line is going out the building. It's gone. But so is Miami's. They're curling up too. So they've been doing good. 11-9. That's a lot of damn runs. The total's 9. All right. A little leery of taking the over today because they did this yesterday. So 316. Now I do like the averages. The averages are good. I don't expect them to score that many runs again, but I still expect the average to be semi-high. Maybe like 300, not 400, and maybe 270, not 316. But who's pitching though? That might help. Always good to know who's pitching. That would always that would help. Oh, it's old Knack again and Weathers. Oh, last time you went out, you got, yeah, you lost my money line parlay last time, buddy. Mister, I'm going to give up 5 runs to the Braves in 2 innings. Oh, yeah. And Ryan Weathers is going out there, who you have not pitched since June. Yeah, welcome to your first game back. All right, this is a pass, let's be honest. We got a dude who just sucked last time and a dude who hasn't pitched since June. I mean, summer was still a thing in June. We're in September, bruh. No, we're going to pass on that one too. We're just not. The vibes just aren't there, so we're not going to take it, so. All right, what's the next game? I like this fast format. I think I might start doing the fast format. This is we're taking like one take in there. Get to sip my coffee. I don't have to edit as much. I like this. I think I like this more. I don't know. We'll see. Let's pop over this. Who's next? It is Houston and San Diego. Pop up the odds. It's a pick 'em. 6.5. Oh Lord, we got a 6.5. I ain't seen 6.5 in a few weeks. Last time I saw that was the Wrigley game where it was like a 25 miles an hour wind. And the overhit in that one of somehow. So, okay. Let's look at the stats, look at the info. Offenses are both trending downward. They haven't been doing good recently. Neither team's on a streak. Nerfy's doing its thing. Nerfies are banned. I tried a Nerfy yesterday, and what happened? Lead off home run top of the first. That's what I get for taking Nerfies. No. So, let's look at the pitchers. Doop. Goodbye, friends. Next up. I want Houston. It's Valdez and Cease. Let's see what Cease is up to. Mr. Mustache Man. All right. Gem against San Fran last time out, and before that, not so good against San Fran. You're facing Houston. Have you faced Houston recently? You have not, but you've been pretty good, including your like little 3-game like magic stretch here and back in July. And then Valdez has been pretty damn good himself. We have 2 damn good pitchers, is all it is. Both these pitchers are good. Hit no-hitter going into the last out, gave up a home run, and then 7-inning no-hitter. Yeah, dude's has been a beast. 2 hits over 7. I mean, I don't know. The offenses are good. The pitchers are good. Everything is just too good in this game. I got to pass. Everything's too good. Well, who would I take? Well, the offenses are kind of, but 6.5, I cannot take under 6.5. That feels so wrong. One pitcher doesn't do his job, all of a sudden, boom, you lost. I gotta pass. We'll be safe. We'll be safe with the money today. Safe-ish. Safe as we can be. Oh, okay. Who's next in the games? To game 9? Oh, it's this one. Okay. All right. Let's pop over to Boston and Tampa Bay. Tampa's favorite over Boston. They must be a bullpen game for Boston. That's the only reason is. I can't think of 7.5. Let's look at the stats. Lean Boston here. They're both terrible, both bottom 10, but I guess lean Tampa here. Tampa slowly climbing up. Okay, cool. Let's look at the pitchers. Let me pop up pitching. Boston, Tanner Hawk. I'm not going to make the joke anymore. I was going to say Hawk Tua, but I didn't. That meme is dead. We're not doing that meme no more. Let's see. Oh, Tanner H here has done this. He's been terrible in a couple games. He's been good in a couple of games. He's been average. So this dude is just average. He's again aggressively mid. That's what he is. Pepio is going out there, and Pepio has been pretty good. Pretty good stats right there, I'd say. He only pitches 3 games a month, apparently. But that's, I mean, cool. Sure. All right, I see. I guess I lean Tampa a little bit, but I mean, not enough to take Tampa on a money line. No, I don't like that at all. So, um, yeah, no, the offenses are about the same. Both pitching, I would lean Pepe a little bit over old Mr. Hawk here, but not enough to say I'm going to play Tampa. So it's going to be another pass. That's what we're going to do. So, all right, let's keep moving. Let's see. Game 10 is Washington and the Mets. Let's pop back so you can see it. Washington. Okay, the Mets are favored, obviously, 7.5. That's cool. Let's look at the stats. Stats are, look at the Nerfy percent. The Nerfy is never this high. And all of a sudden, these two teams play, it's damn near, it turns green at 70. It hasn't been green since June because of Baltimore and Oakland when they play each other. But now we get this because this is what they've done all season, which I guess for the whole season, that makes sense. You guys are terrible scoring runs. And then Washington, to top it off, is dead last in the majors in batting average, 28th in the last 3 in runs. New York's better. They're 4.3 late recently, 265. So yeah, I lean the Mets. All right, we've got potential money line here. We have the Mets. Let's look over at the dudes throwing the balls. Let's see what they got. This is Washington. This is going to be DJ Hers against Quintana. It seems kind of close. I think Quintana's better though. I mean, Hers has been cooking last couple games. These are nice. These are nice stats. Yeah, these are good stats. Hers has been doing good. What's Quintana been doing? He has also been cooking. I mean, dude hasn't given up. He's given up 1 run in 4 starts. Wow, after getting blown up by Baltimore. Baltimore, you let the Orioles blow up on you? Come on. I mean, you suck for a minute, but then all of a sudden you're like, no, wait. I don't suck. I'm good. So, ooh, we got 2 pitchers cooking. Washington's offense is in the shitter, and Mets are pretty. I'm gonna take the Mets. We're gonna rock with it. It might be a 3-2 final, 3-1 final, but I'm gonna take the Mets. Let's do it. Let's have fun with it. So, all right, back to the schedule. Game 11, Detroit Kansas City. There we go. Okay, here we go. Let's see, Detroit. I am blind. The light's right there in my eye too. I can't see it. Bam. All right, cool. Detroit 130, 7.5 is the totes. Let's see. Detroit's on a 3-game winning streak. KC's on a 3-game losing streak. I mean, the hell? 3-1 final yesterday. Not Cincy. KC's still doing better in the stats overall on batting, but they're straining dudes because Detroit is getting those dudes across the plate. And Detroit is last in strikeouts. Wow, who is pitching for KC today? Because I said I wasn't going to look at props, so I might have to go back and look at the Oakland game and this game because that's 29th and 30th in strikeouts, and that matters. Detroit. Oh, it's the man. The man himself is pitching. Let's go. Yeah, Mr. I respect. Well, you don't respect Coin last game, but usually you respect Coin. And then Alec Marsh is going out there. You haven't done much in your game, so you haven't pitched much anyways. You were off for a month. So, I mean, you gotta lean Detroit, right? You gots to. They're on a winning streak. They got Scooby-Doo going out there, and the offense is about the same. So, damn it. I'm gonna take Detroit money line. We're gonna do it. Ugh, that feels weird. Feels sticky. Oh no, don't like it. Don't like that feeling. No. Against Kansas City too, nonetheless. Ugh. Okay. All right, let's keep it moving. Game 12, Philly and Milwaukee. That's cool. Let's bring that back up. All right, we want some Philadelphia with some cream cheese and some cheese heads. Okay. Let's see. It's basically a pick 'em. 7.5 is a total. Let's look at the stats. We see Milwaukee's way better recently in the last 3 and the last week than Philly. Philly forgot how to play baseball, but then the last game, Philly figured it out, and Milwaukee sucked. So they like trade places. Oh, wow. We'll see who's pitching. That will tell me a lot. Goodbye, Goat. Goodbye, Marsh. Let's see. Philly, it's Nola and Peralta. All right, Nola. Nola, you have been You were trash last game. I can't bet on you. I can't take the Phillies. That's for damn sure. Not with these numbers. Peralta, be decent, just so I can take you. Yep, taking it. Taking Milwaukee. Based on pitching and offense. Milwaukee money line. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Back to who's next? Game 13. Oh, it's our freshly vacation team. Welcome to Vacation Land, fellas. It is Pittsburgh and St. Louis. Yeah, your season's over. Who cares? Not this weekend, but next weekend. You're done, buddies. You're done. St. Louis. There you go. 8 total. Look at the stats. Look at their Nerfy's high too, because the days don't damn score. If you give your star pitchers some run support, you'd probably win more games. But hey, crazy idea in baseball, right? 30th in runs, 28th in average. Like, come on. Terrible numbers. But then St. Louis is like, well, we can be somewhat terrible too. We're semi-terrible. We're not Pittsburgh bad, but we're kind of bad. Pittsburgh's 28th in strikeouts. I'm going to have to go look at these things. We'll do that at the end. We'll remember. So that was, no, Detroit. I bet on Detroit and they're 30th. Okay. Whatever. Who cares? Whatever. At this time of the year, nothing makes sense anyways, because you don't know. Some players are trying, some aren't. Young players trying to get paid. Some people trying to hit certain milestones where they get certain deals in their contracts. It's just a weird ass time of year. Oh, it's Jake Woodford and old Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray against the 28th strikeouts. Oh god, his number's gonna be like 9.5. It's gonna be something stupid. I already know it is. Game log. Okay. Not the best. I mean, not the best. Yeah, so Sonny Gray is going to be a St. Louis money line. Just going to tell you right now. I don't care what Sonny Gray's numbers say. Yeah, it's going to be St. Louis money line. This one. And I am actually going to pop over here to this screen. You can't see this, but I don't think you can see this. Lies. Yes, you can. Hey. I'm going to come down to Pitts Pirates. We're going to pop open Sonny Gray real quick. And we're going to look at his K-Prop. 6.5. Head-to-head, 7 and 9. I like that. He's gone over 52% of the time this year. I like that. What else do we like? Let's look at your history versus Pittsburgh. Randall's got 313 and 16 at bats, and then nothing. 2 home runs and 17 at bats for Reynolds. That's interesting, but I like that strikeout number. So 6.5. I think I'm going to take it. Gray over 6.5 Ks. And while we're here, let's go ahead and back on up to the Oakland game, because the sale's going to. Get rid of you. Bring up Oakland. I want steal against Oakland. That's what I want. Okay. Strikeouts is 5.5 head-to-head. You got 5 one time last year. This year, you've gone over 5.5 59% of the time. Against Oakland, I think I like it. I think I'm going to go back up to Chicago and take that one. So I'm going to steal over 5.5 Ks. I like that one too. And last one was, I believe it was Detroit. It was 30th, even though I bet on Detroit. I'm still going to look at theirs. So that would be Tigers and Royals. That's Marsh. I don't really think Marsh is going to be a strikeout dude, is he? I don't expect him to be. I don't think he is, but we can look. Strikeouts. Yeah, you're not really a strikeout dude, so we'll not worry about that one. So, cool. Yeah, look at that stuff. All right, who's the next game up? Toronto in Texas. It's a pick 'em with an 8 total. Okay, that's cool. We have the stats here. We can see the numbers. Both offenses are clicking when it comes to runs. Texas average, they're getting runs, but they're somehow, I don't know, are they stealing them? What are they doing? Like, how are you 25th in average, but 5th in scoring runs? You're being extremely efficient when you get somebody on base. Toronto is 4th and 3rd. Offenses are clicking. It's 8 is your total. Okay, pitchers. Give me 2 average pitchers. I'm taking the over. That's what I'm going to throw out there. So we want it's Bowden Francis, who's been cooking, and Cody Bradford, which I cannot remember how he has done. Francis has been, dude's just been great. I mean, look at these numbers. 0, 3, 0, 2, 1, 0, 1, 0, 3, 1. His ERA is 350. It feels like it should be lower. 0.93 whip. Dude's strikeout. Dude's going to be like Cy Young contention next year. When he gets like off season and everything, dude, I expect him to be like one of the top pitchers. Dude has been great this year. Bradford, let's look at you. You were rough. You were just awful last time. Look at that face. That face says, man, yeah, I know. I was bad. I was terrible. So, oh, buddy. But typically you're pretty good. So you're pretty good. But now you were bad. You were so bad. No, it's awful. Looking at these stats, looking at these pictures, it's 8. Let's do it. Let's ride with it. Let's go with the over of 8. Why not? Why not? Over over 8. I like over 8 because you get the 4-4 and all of a sudden, boom, you win. You can't lose on that one. So let's go to the last game. 15 is Yankees in Seattle. Let's pop back to the odds first. Let's see what we got. We have Yankees slight favorites, 7.5 is the totes. Looking at the stats, Yankees offense is trending up. They're doing pretty decently. Seattle is trending down because they're coming down from first to second. So you can only be so good. 320 is still way better than 248. 4.7, yeah, it's slightly worse, but I prefer the average to be higher than the runs any day of the week usually. So, and they're not striking out, which is great for Seattle because we know how much they like to strike out. So, pitchers, go away, you two. I'm done with you. I need my last group. That is going to be, Nasty Nesta and Bryce Miller. Let's look at Nesta first. Good against Cubs. Okay. Pretty good against Boston. Not good against St. Louis. Good. Not good. Okay. And Bryce Miller, how have you done, friend? You have been about the same. Pretty good. I lean Seattle on this one, but the offense is... Yankees have better runs. Seattle has better average. The pitchers are pretty close to similar in stats. Like, they're almost mimicking each other. All right. Yeah, I'm not liking it. Play it smart. If you ain't feeling it, just pass. Just move on. There's games every day in all sports to play on. You ain't got to bet everything. So, all right. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 money lines. Ooh, let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I got 7 of them. I don't like that. Yeah, let's we'll group those in 2 different moneyline parlays. That's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a 1 and a 2 this time. Moneyline parlay 1 and moneyline parlay 2. The top 4 are gonna be like the more confident ones, and the bottom are gonna be the 3-pack of like the Angels, the Reds, and who else? The Mets, maybe. Maybe not the Mets. Like, I feel good about Chicago Cubs for sure. I feel good about Detroit because Scooble's pitching. I feel good about Milwaukee, and I feel good about St. Louis, which means the bottom one's gonna be Angels, Cincy, and the hell Mets. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, so the 3 iffy ones are gonna go in their own little group. So moneyline parlay is gonna be Cubs, Detroit, Milwaukee, St. Louis. Second one's gonna be Angels, Cincy, Mets. Plays end up having 1 added 2K props. You saw that. Fun, we had those, and we also have 2 totals, so it's a light card. We only have 5 total plays, no, 6 plays, 2 parlays, 2 totals, and 2 props. I'll take that. That's a good card right there. So this was quick. I appreciate you watching. Very quick video. Let me know, do you like how fast these videos are going now with this type of speed? Because if so, we'll just keep rocking with it then. So because I like the flow, I like the vibe, it was nice. Drop what you're playing today in the comments because I follow them occasionally and I let you know if I do or not. And others follow you too because, hey, we all try to work together here. We're not trying to be the best amongst each other. We're trying to be a group, beat the books. We're trying to be green. That's all that matters. So outside of that, check out Outlier. Link in the description. Other than that, appreciate you being here. We'll talk more baseball tomorrow. Peace.